How's it going, everyone? My name is DividableHalo HD and welcome back to the channel. And in last week and a half's video, we made a video titled Noble Team's Armor in Halo 5 versus Noble Team's Armor in Halo Reach. Needless to say, that video pretty much blew up with 62,000 people viewing it. Now keep in mind it is YouTube Shorts, so they do have a higher algorithm as a lot of people want to consume social media in 1-minute bites. Anyways, needless to say, pretty much the video blew up with 3,000 likes and 400 dislikes. And man, there was a lot of people in the comment section that weren't really happy with what I suggested and what I said which was better, which is respectable because honestly any video that you upload is going to have a bias towards anything. I played a lot of Halo 5, but I also played a lot of Halo Reach, and when Memory Reach came out, pretty much I was obsessed with the armor on Halo 5, and the Halo Reach armor just was a little old for me, needless to say. Now my opinion was definitely back and forth, saying that a lot of the stuff in Halo 5 was good, but I also did say a lot of stuff in Halo Reach was good. And basically the whole thing that I was getting to the point of is how accurate was the armor compared to the campaign. But before we dive into the whole video, just let me thank you guys so much for the amount of growth that you guys have shown. Not only has this video blew up, but the whole YouTube clips have just been blowing up in general with my ranking of the top Halo games in all of the franchise series, and also once again doing my comparison with Halo 5's Spartan armor for Noble Team versus Mega Block's Noble Team. Once again, thank you guys for 200 subscribers at this point and all the likes and the views on those videos, and let's dive into it. Now once again, looking at Noble Team's armor in Halo Reach compared to the campaign, there's a lot of things that Bungie did to make their Spartans unique, such as taking out certain little details and coding in the whole armor so that way their Spartans within the campaign are unique. So starting off with Carter's armor in Halo 5 to Halo Reach, I did say that the armor within Halo Reach was a whole lot better, and honestly I still back with that statement. A lot of you guys will agree. You got the shoulder piece that they don't have in Halo 5, and all honesty, it's not really Halo 5's fault. They released that armor set, not really trying to make it look like Carter's, but when you have the helmet and you do have one of the shoulder piece, that armor in Halo 5 is immediately going to be identifiable by the armor on Halo Reach on what Carter wore. Now moving on to Cat. In all honesty, like I said, I still do like Halo 5's, but I prefer Halo Reach over Halo 5's Cat, pretty much. So once again, in the multiplayer customization in Halo Reach, you have the robotic arm, and that easily wins the armor set because you don't have it in Halo 5. But in terms of armor accuracy, it does stand out within Halo 5. But yeah, I'm moving on to June, or pretty much as he's supposed to be called, Jun. A lot of people hated me in the comments for that, pretty much saying that his name is Jun and not June, and in all honesty there's a lot of confusion. But yeah, anyways, when I compared the armor in Halo 5 to Halo Reach, I did say that the armor within the Halo 5 looked a whole lot better just because of the color scheme. And in all honesty, yeah, it pretty much does look better on Halo Reach because that is the armor that he wore in the campaign, but you're missing the color scheme on the arm with the blue, missing some blue across the whole armor set. And like I said, it's because Bungie wanted to make Jun more unique within the campaign, and for that whole reason I went with Halo 5 because I'm just looking at the color codings. Yes, the blue pants on Jun in pretty much Halo 5 look awful, but the whole color scheme in general looks so much better on Halo 5 in my opinion. But in terms of the raw armor, Halo Reach definitely takes that. Now moving on to Emile, once again I said that Halo 5 looked a whole lot better compared to Halo Reach, and that's just once again due to the armor coding. You gotta really look at the whole campaign aspect when looking at these Spartans in each game. Halo 5 definitely got a lot of the armor codings and the colors just mainly looking like the campaign Spartans, while if you go on Halo Reach and you try to play as the campaign Spartans, you just really look like a knockoff, really, Emile at this point. But once again, like I said, the whole armor set wasn't really messed around with Emile on the multiplayer side of things, but you definitely are missing the armor codings. Now once again, Halo 5's Emile is missing the whole knife piece, and that's just due to hitbox and everything. But yeah, now Jorge in Halo 5, I'm gonna have to still say it, man. He looks so much better in Halo 5 compared to Halo Reach. Halo Reach, he just looked god-awful if you tried to play him in the multiplayer and tried to set up the armor coatings and everything like that, because he just didn't look like Jorge. In Halo 5, once again, you got all those customizations. You got the shoulder piece, you got the arm piece. He just looks a lot more beefier than the Halo Reach counterpart, and I get that in Halo Reach, the multiplayer, you're playing as a Spartan 3 and you really can't get the whole armor aspect of a Spartan 2 within the game. But yeah, in Halo 5 they definitely fixed that. Looking at even the armor coating, you got that little yellow piece around the collar, and you got those little different unique pieces with throughout the shoulders. Now Noble 6 within the multiplayer, hands down, is always going to win this because the multiplayer guy is pretty much the campaign guy that you get out throughout the whole entire game. Now hot take on this, I honestly do like the Decimator armor on Halo 5. It's just that unfortunately it's not supposed supposed to be a representation of Noble 6's armor on Halo Reach, and that's because the Decimate armor is supposed to be a variant of Mjolnir for Halo 5. But once again, when you're trying to compare how accurate the Spartan team on Noble 6 is for Halo 5 compared to Halo Reach, you're going to have a few inaccurate things, such as looking at Carter's Noble armor and looking at pretty much Noble 6's Noble armor. So overall, once again, a lot of people within the comments really didn't like the whole aspect of things, saying that pretty much the Noble team armor on Halo 5 looked very blocky, looked mega blocky, and looked very plastically. And all honesty, yeah, it does, but that's pretty much how the game was rated. If you look at the rating of Halo 5 compared to Halo Reach, Halo 5 pretty much was rated, I believe, 16 plus, and pretty much Halo Reach was rated 18 for mature and up. So yeah, Halo Reach is going to look so much realistic, so much more gritty, where if you look at Halo 5, it's more plasticky and appealing to a younger audience, as that's pretty much what 343 was trying to appeal to. So overall, like I said, I made another video where I titled it Noble Team's Armor in Halo 5 versus Mega Blocks, and yeah, the comparison was uncanny as you look at it, and they do look like their Mega Block counterparts. And once again, you're trying to appeal to kids here, and as long-term Halo fans, I definitely understand why a lot of like the old Halo players say that the armor on Halo Reach looks so much better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But overall, it was a success. Those videos were doing really well, and they still are doing well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it has more views later on as this video continues from a week now, 2 weeks now. Maybe it'll even hit 100,000 views, which will be mind-blowing to me, considering that that one short is my most popular video on this channel. Now, it's not the most popular video on my entire time on YouTube. Honestly, once again, a Noble Team armor showcase for Halo 5 blew up on the channel Halo Zone, which you guys can see right here, and that has over 100,000 views. So overall, Noble Team has been a big part of my channel, and it probably will be. Will it have it on Halo Infinite? Honestly, I hope so, and I believe a lot of you guys do want to see the armor on Halo Infinite, as we're looking at the armor customization now, and it's looking so sexy and so incredible. But guys, that was my video. That was my take on things. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the more in-depth analysis of comparing each armor, as the video that I tried to advertise originally was more just a comparison and less of an opinion hot take on things. So once again, subscribe to this channel for more awesome Halo content, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.